the town turns into music, art, coolness, you know? And it just sort of gains more momentum all the time.
I didn't pursue music for a really long time, or even felt like I should, because, you know, it was just so hard for me to even feel like I wasn't a part of the wallpaper or something. That's why it feels powerful for me to share these stories. I can just be vulnerable and be me, and that's my truth. And so that's why when I sing, that's just like my purest self.
When you're a band playing that much and living together and working together, you get the strife going, you know, the different personalities. It's just different because we're older and not struggling so much, and well, we're all more mature. We're better musicians. So it's just kind of been like this, wow, you know, this is amazing. So it's been really cool.
The pride is definitely there. Whenever we come here, people that live here are very excited to talk about the scene here and the food here, and it's nice to see people so involved in their town and wanting it to be known for more than just what you can see on, you know, a Yelp review or a Wikipedia page, and I think that's pretty cool.
And to search for the word, for the term, it's a journey that's fit for a night. Oh, with a horse and a sword, or a map of sword that we're playing.
I don't know why it feels it's like 8 in the morning to me. Well, because you were out all night. It's already gonna be noon.
I think we're on the road, you know, 200 plus days a year, you know. They're not always show days. Sometimes there's time between when you're driving or traveling or something. A few thousand miles away from home, and we're, you know, in the road. And which we love it. We love it. It's the greatest job in the world. Wouldn't do anything else. But it's that thing when you spend 24 hours a day for weeks at a time, you know, at work, away from home. You know, it's achieving that work-life balance is sometimes a difficult thing.
Bunch of Elvis.
Oh, I'm so getting this, dude.
Which one?
The Motown Philly.
Oh, yeah.
$8.
Touring is a very interesting snapshot in a way of kind of seeing like a place. Because you're only there for a short, you know, period of time, usually like 24 hours, but you get a chance to actually talk to people, connect with people, and get a sense of how people actually are in like a given community. So it's different than, you know, just visiting a place as like a tourist. Like you get a chance to really connect with people, which is awesome. I think it's an interesting way of seeing a town.
Is this a distortion pedal? Okay, that's good.
No.
This is real fucking exciting, huh?
One of the funnest things is to see people like kind of going about their business, and they're like, oh, they're watching the group, and then slowly but surely they're like, what the hell is this? And they're like, they get sucked in, and pretty soon their eyes are just big, like, whoa, what's happening?
As an excuse, you know if I failed, I'd be so
play the first song, you can kind of know what the vibe is. You look around the crowd and see what they're doing, how they feel.
Because like we're mirrors for each other. I feed off of what they do, they feed off of what I do.
It's all emotion. These shows are like the one time a day where like whatever emotion I've been putting off, I'm allowed to release it. And if the audience isn't like embracing that, I remind them like, you guys are here to have a good time. We're here to entertain you. As a whole, the group, we are pretty hard on one another about coming through, giving all that energy to the stage, because what's the fucking point of us doing what we're doing if we're not leaving it all on stage?
It's the most important hour and a half of our day, so it's also the best, the most fun, so live it up.
Thanks a lot.
Aside from connecting with the fans, it's just a therapy for us to be up there. And so every time we get to do what we do, it's a reminder of all of the bullshit that we go through every day and all the just waiting around constantly and boredom and time away from our families. So when you see those people out there that know the words to your songs, that are excited to meet you after a show, it's like, oh yeah, that's why I do this, okay.
That angst and that passion, that stuff that would well up in us when we would play these songs, you know, 25, 26 years ago. And now that we revisit these same songs, internally, I mean, my heart still feels the same as it did, you know, 26 years ago. It's so, I think that's maybe why I still keep pounding away at it, you know, as a middle-aged man, still going out there and making a lot of racket and stuff like that, because inside it still feels very much the same, you know. I feel so fortunate, and these guys are so great, and it's just great playing with friends and shit, so.
I think I realized that it's important to tell my story because that's part of my journey, my process is about speaking up, you know, because I came from not really sharing or speaking or thinking that anything was worth sharing. I just pump myself up and try to remember that it's okay to be silly, uncool, dorky, whatever it is, just like do you, because at the end of the day, that's what folks really want to connect to.
You know, it's not competition, it's come together and collaborate, make it as cool as we can. And, you know, get turned on to new music and different ideas and art and culture, and it's been awesome because the community is just so supportive, you know, and I think Treefort helps that. It's just all this coming together to try to help people.